Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and today we are going to be attempting the container from the ship mission in multiplayer with mods with Red and Frog. Now, as you can see, Red is in his first-gen Dodge, and Frog and I are both in his Peterbilt 351, and without any further ado, let's go and jump right into Red running into a light pole, and let's get into it.
Oh my god. Dodge tough.
I mean, if you can't dodge it,
ram it.
but no, like, by the time we get over there, like, I was thinking to myself that, like, we could go this way, like, through town, or we could go through, the back road with the mud, and honestly, the way we're going now is probably the better idea, so you made the right choice.
That's why I said we gotta have Red lead. He's our scout here.
Scouty boy.
I love how Red brought the freaking fuel trailer, but we don't need that.
Yeah, we have like 529 gallons of fuel. Better stop for fuel. Okay, I'm good.
Seeing it's not like refueling your truck is even realistic in the slightest ways, so like, what's the point? It's not a game feature I care about.
Oh god. Because realistic fueling up is pulling into a gas station, hitting a button, not paying anything, and then leaving. Like,
you know, like if you had to pay for the gas, I would make it to where you actually had to go get gas, because then it makes it realistic.
well, and I feel like people asked about that like a while back, like way before the game came out. People were like, "Are you gonna have to pay for fuel?" And the devs were like, "No, like we thought about it, but we figured it would be really frustrating." I'm like, I get that, but on the same, like, end, I feel like that could have been kind of...
It's a simulation, so...
Well, but at the same time, like, I feel like if people wanted, like, sort of a quote-unquote hardcore mode, like, paying for fuel could be something that they could put in a hardcore mode. I don't know. I mean, it seems like they could, though.
Yeah, but they decided not to have a hardcore mode because they're like, nah, the base game's hardcore enough. Like...
I mean... You could do it with, like, no HUD and make people function off of just the, just the truck dash.
Well, see, that doesn't work for most mods because the fact that it doesn't work any better than it did in MudRunner is the only reason I don't have working gauges in my vehicles.
Yeah, but
it works just as well as it did in MudRunner, which is not good at all.
But to be fair, though, I feel like most of the people that use mods wouldn't use them in hardcore mode anyway. I mean, kind of, sort of. I don't know. It's a weird, like, gray area.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. It's just... I don't know. They would have been better off not even bothering with the gauges since they didn't want to make it read a real RPM. Like, it just... You just see it go up everywhere. Like, that's not...
It's like, oh...
interest me to see.
Like... I mean...
Working mirrors, though. They did amazing with working mirrors.
I love the mirrors. Like, I can't get over the mirrors. The mirrors are so sick. But yeah, the RPM gauge is like, oh, engine do rev. Good.
Yeah, basically. Just makes it not worth, like, using. And then speed-wise, like... It doesn't read a real speed either, so...
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Remember, TC, don't jump! Oh my
god. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Traveling shaft.
Uh-oh. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine.
Just floor it immediately, Red.
I'm crossing my fingers and hoping for the best. Like... Oh, God.
Oh, well, you're just a ghost.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess they fixed that.
Yeah, because I remember doing that, and then just everything goes crazy.
To the right.
You know, I get comments on this Dodge saying that you should make it faster, and I'm like, well, it's a
what?
Dodge.
No. Make it faster. Then they're gonna call it unrealistic. What do you mean?
Hang on. Weren't we literally just talking in stream the other day about how you saw me driving it in stock tune and we're like, huh, I think stock tune's too fast.
Yeah.
Could we have retained our trucks and just went to this garage instead of driving all the way here?
Technically, yes.
Where would the fun in that be, though?
I've just been modding for so long and just forget everything because I've played the game once before I started modding.
I've played the game once.
I played the base game. It's been like a whole year now. So,
I mean, I've played the base game a good amount without mods, but like with mods, I don't even want to go to base maps anymore.
yeah.
Like,
I
would
mean,
just go off-roading.
It depends on the mod. It really depends on the mod.
Yeah, the Peterbilt definitely makes you want to actually play the game, though. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
just beautiful.
Well, I mean, I don't know, like, I haven't used it on Imandra yet, and I would really like to use it on Imandra at some point, because I feel like it would actually be really fun there.
Yeah, I need to make some actual chains. Like,
Yeah.
around the tire.
Hey, here's a good spot to test the top speed on that thing.
Oh, God.
On the semi, it just depends on your
Gearbox.
gears.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
your gearbox.
I'm at
and
top
your motor.
speed. I'm at top speed right now. Like, top speed, well, in
Holy
off-road
crap, I
bots and stock motor. Oh, jeez.
Fucker. I was trying to speed up. Red's just like, nah. I actually put the stock games gearboxes in this.
Oh,
I just
okay.
copied the coding over. I left my, like, you know, fuel consumption and damage and all that.
Yeah.
But I changed it to where the gear ratios were what they use on the semis.
Oh, that
I
was
gotcha. Yeah, no,
I did
like,
that
are you
just as a,
surprised that Red tried to slow you down? If he could give me speeding
Nah.
tickets and send them to me in the mail, he would.
Oh, woo! Truck gets a little slidey sometimes.
It does. I was like, trailer Dorifto, initial D, bud.
Oh man, you know what's really funny? Okay, you know, in Alaska, that when you're doing the oil rig delivery and you have to go through that huge mud pit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, people think my tire friction's insane, but this truck still struggled through that, like every other truck does.
Right, exactly.
Like, so I really don't want people to try and be like, your mod is OP! It's technically not. Like, it still gets stuck.
I mean, I think it's probably just because of the fact that, like, it looks different, like, it doesn't look base, and it's like, and I think some people tend to look at, like, they see something that doesn't look base, and they're like, not the entire player base or the entire modder base, obviously, but, like, just every so often you'll get somebody that, like, doesn't like a certain type of mod, and I think that, like, just because they don't like a certain type of truck or certain type of mod, they'll just, like, lob the overpowered card, but...
I keep all my trucks in all-wheel drive. I did the rear-wheel drive just as, you know, if you want to drive it like it's not, you know, or, well, I guess six-wheel drive, you know?
Yeah.
If you want to drive it like it's a four-wheel instead of six, go ahead.
I mean, it works.
But you're not getting unlocked diffs.
Yeah. Your diff will remain locked at all times.
Like, if I could do diff locks in anything but low gear, I probably would have unlockable diffs on everything.
That's fair.
Because, like, anytime you want to be in automatic mode, oh, no diff locks.
Yeah, like, no diff locks. And the other thing, too, is, like, I don't understand, like, I would understand no diff locks in automatic if they allowed you to use them in all the low ranges and high. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, then it would make more sense, but you literally can only use it in low gear, or, you know, the reverse gear that they have.
Yeah, which...
The low reverse.
Yeah, reverse low, double low, backwards around the block a couple times.
I still love the fact that there's a neutral for no reason at all.
The neutral, like, confuses me. Like, I cannot find a reason for the neutral.
I think it's because their clutch doesn't work like a real clutch. Because if you hold down the clutch button, you can still drive.
What they should do with neutral
Like,
is make
if you have any momentum, it
Oh.
still drives just fine.
That's true.
They should make you put your truck in neutral to enable all-wheel drive.
Oh, God.
Then it would make sense!
Yeah.
Part of me says it's not supposed to make sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what I figured about, like, even back from the days of, like, spin tires, I was like, there's just some things that I feel like just aren't supposed to make sense anymore.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, God.
What is my suspension doing? It's not broke.
Do you ever notice
Stopping
anything, like, really weird about the trailer momentum? Like, the way it swings out around corners and will
Yes.
just keep going?
Yes.
Because, like, I don't know. Like,
There's something odd about this terrain,
wait.
I'm telling you.
Hold on. On the you know, whole thing of trailers, right? They downgraded from Mud Runner in another way that I didn't notice until I made the semi. In Mud Runner, you have like the little wires, like the power wires.
yeah.
You have all of those in Mud Runner, and you can add them through a socket point. That's
Oh!
not a thing
You
in
can't have
SnowRunner
them
at
here?
all.
Whoa!
Yeah, there's no socket point for it
Dude,
on anything.
that's nuts. I never even thought to, like, even think of that. Like, and now that I look, I'm like, holy crap, you're right.
Yeah, even though it was there in Mud Runner, it's not
That-
in SnowRunner.
That blows my mind.
Yeah, I actually got sad because I never realized how to do that until like very late into Mud Runner, like a month before SnowRunner became a thing.
Oh,
so I
really?
had no reason to use it.
Right.
And now, like, I know how it works, but I can't add it because it's not a thing anymore.
Right, exactly. That is sad, though. I mean, but then again, I mean, it's like, I don't know. You made a couple semis, but, like, semis weren't, like, your big thing in Mud Runner, really.
Nah, because it just took a whole lot more work because of making all the add-ons work right.
Truck hasn't started struggling yet. I don't think it will, really. I mean, the mud gets a little deep up here, but it never gets bad. Well, actually, hold on. I retract that. It does get bad in a little bit, but...
When you go through a lot of water and mud, you'll have some issues.
Yeah.
I kept this whole little pit there. I didn't feel like dealing with it. I get the whole thing.
Oh, don't worry. When I did this in Red's first gen, I cut that. Although, to be fair, like, that probably wasn't the best idea in that truck because I needed to come rescue it with something else. But then again, to be fair, I was doing a challenge with it on stream, and everybody was like, you've got to run it in, like, an ultra-realistic configuration. It was like, stock tune, what was it? Stock tune, dually, no lift, and 31s.
Oh, God.
I remember that.
Yeah, they wanted, like, stock everything minus the off-road box. Which, it was cool. It was fun. It was just a little tricky. I am glad, though, that, like, I know I was a little annoyed that it started us at night, but I'll tell you something, to be getting here right when the sun's coming up is going to be sick because we're going to be able to do the entire ride back during the day.
Yeah. I don't even need to go down here unless y'all get stuck or flipped over.
Wait at the fork right there. Wait at the fork there.
I'm just gonna back down this whole road, okay? Y'all want to see it?
Dude.
Oh, you're gonna turn around there and back up through it?
Nope, you do your thing. I am a massive idiot.
Yes, you are. I'm already here. Where are you at?
Stuck.